of you who are just joining us, I'm Adrian Sullivan here in the booth with Ari Lax. We're here in the final match of the Star City Games Memphis. We're live on the left, Anthony Phoneuf playing Burn versus Zach Hicks on the right playing Mud, the Goblin Welder, Kuldotha Forge Master Metalworker deck. Lots of artifacts, a little bit of red in it. What are the red cards in here? Goblin Welder times 4, Gamble times 2, Blood Moon times 2. A dead card in this game for the most part. It can shut off a turn, a game 1 Barbarian Ring.
But it also shuts off. It can make you tap an Ancient Tomb for not mana, for not damage. Same with Hall of the Bandit Lord. Interesting point.
So it's not much of a. It's not purely blank, but it's pretty weak. And those are the red cards in Game 1. In Game 2, he theoretically could have access to another Blood Moon
and a Chaos
Warp. So, pretty brown.
Pretty brown. That's not quite true Mud, but it's Mud. Be real. Let's see here. I think that being on the play Game 1, not a huge deal. It helps Zach Hicks probably a little more than the Burn deck. It's sort of like if Zach Hicks is on the play, it swings things for him more. He's on the play. But the Burn deck's, perfectly fine play or draw. Very similar lines. But post board, 3-sphere on the play is such a beating, as we witnessed in that last game.
I don't think I've seen a turn 1 Trinisphere in not vintage in a very long time.
Looks like we might have a split sleeve here. Anthony's drawn his hand. Is that a mulligan from Zach potentially?
Zach mulls to 6.
Zach is down to 6 cards right now. Yeah. Do you think Zach actually just boards out this Hall of the Bandit Lord against this red deck?
I mean, giving your opponent a free Lightning Bolt, even if it does theoretically make +1 on the mana count, that seems really unfun.
It gives him but you're giving him a Lightning Bolt at the cost of, you get a Metalworker a turn faster, you get a Worm Coil a turn faster into the red zone. So
it's a hard call.
Yeah.
I think you have to keep it in. I think I think that just the possibility of that one play of Worm Coil, of Metalworker, I think it's just too powerful to get rid of.
He has 3 cards to board in. He might end up boarding it out. Sundering Titan. Yeah, that's going out. Okay. Well, problem solved there. 3 cards to board out, 2 Blood Moons, and a Sundering Titan. 2 Spell
I want Spell Skies to come in.
Yeah, 2 Spell Skies and a Witchbane Orb on the board.
Yeah.
I don't think you want Pithing Needle. I don't feel like that's very strong. It does stop on Earth on Hellspark, if that's what you're looking for. But
we see a Price of Progress in Anthony's hand. Ancient Tomb, Grim Monolith, 3 mana. 3 mana makes Metalworker.
Metalworker on turn 1. But
you better kill it.
Zach takes 2 damage to do this. Bolt, Chain, dead.
There you go.
Very dead.
2 damage.
Yes.
And the Grim Monolith is used up. I think I see a City of Traders there.
City of Traders. Ancient Tomb.
Oh, no, it's a double Ancient Tomb.
Ooh, this is going to get very, very tight.
What can happen here? Zach might take... Well, let's see what he does. 4 damage. Lodestone, go. Second Mountain.
Lodestone Golem. Zach kicks down to 14 already.
14, and he hasn't even been burned yet. It's like he's a zoo deck.
Yeah. Jeez.
A zoo in Modern, by the way.
Zach with 3 cards that have been previously banned and extended in play.
Rift Bolt is suspended by Anthony.
He does have to pay 1 on the way back down for that. Zach looking if he wants to... Is that another Golem? Another Golem?
Grim Monolith goes to 12.
It's not.
3 mana.
Voltaic Key?
Voltaic Key, untap. Voltaic Grim Monolith, such an amazing combo. In for Lodestone-ness.
Brings me back to the days of these decks from like 2003 that were...
Even earlier. You had that in 2000.
You had that in Standard.
Actually, you had that in 1999.
Yeah, this was a block constructed deck, by the way.
That was a Standard deck back in the day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's see. Rift Bolt on the upkeep on the Lodestone Golem. Flame Rift. Zach down to 8 life. These Ancient Tombs have... Let's see, the Ancient Tombs have done most of the damage so far. Zach draws. 3. Key. 2. Down to 1 floating. Down to 0 floating. 6 mana. Passes the turn.
Zach is
Reaching Minesleever range.
Zach is so close to dead here. Oh.
This is reaching Hardcast a Blightsteel Colossus from my hand range.
Grim Lavamancer. Flame Rift. Go to 4, Zach.
Dead to the Price of Progress in hand. But if Zach has...
What is that?
Wormcoil Engine.
Says go, and I think he's dead.
Dead.
Zot, 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 zot. Zach doesn't even tap his own Ancient Tombs to do it himself.
Goes down the semi-honorable way.
Okay, burn up a game. Could this be another burn victory?
Could be.
So, one of the things that if you've been watching all day, you've been seeing a lot of awesome legacy action. There has been a number of decks that we've seen playing all day, and one of the questions that we've been asking all day is, one of the things we've been doing all day is we've been giving away trivia prizes. The trivia prize for the finals, it's a pass to Gen Con.
4-day pass, Gen Con, this August, 16th through 19th.
Absolutely.
And it's an awesome event if you haven't gone. There's gaming, all kinds of gaming, anything you could possibly want, basically. It's not just cards, board games. There's like spontaneous werewolf/mafia, whatever you like to call it, games that break out in the hallways.
And besides that kind of werewolf/mafia, there's probably also going to be the live action style werewolf for people that are into the role-playing game stuff. A different game entirely.
Yes.
That's not my cup of tea. I'm more of a card slinger. I'll be playing Magic if I'm at Gen Con this year. But what you can do is if you're one of the people out there who's able to answer the trivia question and be one selected at random from amongst the correct answers. What I'm going to ask you, very, very simply, remember, tweet your answer to SCG Premium. We have seen, speaking of Commander earlier, a creature that is printed in Commander. See a lot of play this weekend. What creature that was printed in Commander has seen a lot of play in Legacy for this tournament?
Very specifically, we're talking about it in this quarterfinals match of Junk versus Burn as a way for the Junk deck to just sort of pull out of a run.
Yeah. One of the other players that we were talking about earlier, he liked this creature so much, he actually cut down his Tarmogoyfs to fit more of them in. What creature are we talking about? Tweet your answers to the hashtag SCG Premium. What creature from the Commander set is making its debut, it's making itself known as a player here in Legacy.
Sort of grinding from a sideboard card to a main deck to just sort of a staple of the format.
I think it's been really proven itself, not just this weekend, but before this weekend as well. But we've been talking about it all weekend. Now, going back to the match at hand, we've got Tony Phoneuf playing Burn on the left. His opponent, Zach Hicks, playing this Mud deck on the right.
I want to see another poison kill. That would be the third one today. We saw one in round 3 with Caleb Durwood getting poisoned out by Signal Pest Inkmoth Nexus. Good old standard block constructed style. But we just saw one off a Blightsteel Colossus earlier. I think Anthony's sending his hand back. And also, please don't enter this contest if you cannot go to Gen Con.
Going back to that, make sure that you can go to Gen Con.
Please do not. Zach down to 5? Or Zach or Anthony down to 5? Let's see.
If you're just joining us, I'm Adrian Sullivan. I'm joined here in the booth by Ari Lax, and we're watching the final match between two players whittled down from a field all the way down for this championship match. Anthony Phoneuf on the left playing Burn, Zach Hicks on the right playing Mud.
Let's see. Looks like there's another mulligan. Yeah. It's Zach mulls to 4. Not a way you want to end the event.
I wonder if this is going to be. I mean, this is really bad for Zach. I wonder if this is going to be
all the Bandit Lord.
Oh boy, I was gonna say. I wonder if this is going to be a all Gotham finals winners. We saw earlier this weekend.
Oh, Anthony to 4, not Zach.
Oh, okay. Pardon me. Thank you. Anthony is at 4. There we go.
17 for Zach. This might be.
Oh, is it going to be a metalworker that has haste? It is.
This might be a case of the old Conley, the cracked fetch takes you on Conley Woods, though.
We see Great Furnace, Batter Skull. What else do we have there?
Batter Skull's coming into play. There were just enough artifacts.
A lot going on there. He's still got mana floating that he can use. Doesn't have to burn anymore. I don't know what else I saw there. He's a 4/4 life-linking German play. A Shattering Spree would be pretty awesome from Anthony, but he's only got 2 cards. It's a Lightning
Three.
Bolt, 3 cards. That's a Lightning Bolt and a Barbarian Ring.
And a Chain Lightning. That's the last one. So
Yeah.
he's got 2 lands in play. Has to kill the Metalworker, but now he's going to start taking some damage from this Batter Skull. Zach Hicks at 14, I believe, if I can confirm off the Chain Lightning to the face and the Hall of the Bandit Lord. What's that, Lava
Is that
Spike?
Lava Spike? Wait a second. Okay.
Lava Spike.
Try that again. There we go.
You.
To your face. Oh, boy. And it's...
This looks like Batter Skull's going to take it down. Metalworker, Batter Skull. Yeah, Metalworker. Why are you legal in this format again? Are you still legal? Is this actually happening?
Fragile. He's a fragile creature.
His feelings might get hurt.
It's true. It's
You might
true.
get-
Don't give him too much of a hard time. 2 mana from City of Traders. Oh, another Pain. Another free bolt for Anthony.
This might be a Wormcoil engine. Oh, is this
Oh, boy.
is this a Blightsteel on 3?
He is blight stealing for the kill with Hall of the Bandit Lord.
And that was a
Okay.
turn 3 hard cast haste Blightsteel Colossus.
No,
For the poison kill.
That's right.
If you can count that as a poison kill.
Oh, look at this. Anthony does not look happy about that.
Yeah, that was a game. Oh, that just happened. We've seen turn 1 Trinisphere, we've seen turn 2 Hasted Blightsteel Colossus. This is kind of a vintage deck at times. Jeez. Okay, game 3. Now with full hands. I don't think not wanting to 4 would have helped there, you know. There's a good chance that he was just dead regardless. Hall of the Bandit Lord really. Okay, that one stays in for game 3, okay? Putting a Metalworker out immediately.
I think, honestly, I have a feeling Anthony is going to win. The reason I think Anthony is going to win, we saw yesterday, White Weenie Blue won. I think it's, look at that. The twirling of the mustache is so villainous. I've got to root for him.
I don't know. Jeez. Whew. That was one great game.
That was awesome. I mean, think about just how rarely people have probably ever tapped a Hall of the Bandit Lord in a constructed tournament that is a high-level, essentially, non-casual event.
Yeah.
There's thousands of dollars going around all off that hall.
Yeah, Hall of the Bandit Lord was like this card. I was looking at it, I'm like, this does what I think it does. So I'm looking it up on Starseed. I'm like, this is an EDH card. I know this because they're out of the foils. And the foils are like 10 times as much as the regular ones.
We're going to our final game here. Game 3.
We've had a lot of EDHS matches in all the formats. Not a Goblin Guide. Rift Bolt for Anthony on turn 1.
Protection against a welder. There's
Turn
an
1.
Ancient Tomb.
Tomb. Lightning Greaves. Ooh.
Okay.
Almost a Hall of the Bandit Lord. 3 to the face. Zach drops to 15. We see a repeat of game 1 where these... dropping to 9 on turn 2. Will we see a repeat where these this Ancient Tomb does all of the damage? It's been 9 burn, 2 damage. Zach at 9 life. Very possibly he dies on turn 3 this game. So he could just Metalworker, drop a Warm Coil, equip the Lightning Greaves, and just immediately end this game. Oh, nothing. Oh boy. Flame Rift. 5 life. Is Zach Hicks gonna get there this game? Does he have a Warm Coil or a Batter Skull to suit up with this Lightning Greaves?
City of Traders.
3. Does he have the Blightsteel again? Ooh. He does not have 3 artifacts to Forge Master though.
Does he
What
have
does he
a
have?
Grim Monolith? Would that do it?
To Forge Master? Or to
Grim Lavamancer. Sorry,
Grim Monolith to Warm
Grim
Coil?
Monolith to Worm Coil to get out.
Batter Skull?
Batter Skull would be pretty good. I can't see any of his
put him to
cards.
5 again. Batter Skull will put him to 7. Yeah, that's enough. I can't see his cards. Let's see. Metalworker might do something. It looks like there's a Grim Monolith on top. I can't tell too much. There's a Worm Coil.
There is a Forge Master, I think.
He might be there's a Worm Coil. He might be debating though if he wants to go to 3 life. There's a
The
possibility.
Fire Blast would kill him. A Lightning Bolt would kill him.
He's debating if he wants to go Metalworker and potentially lose to a Lightning Bolt on the Metalworker, followed up by some other burn spells, or if he wants to not go to 3 life and not die to a Lightning Bolt. Or, actually, Grim Monolith?
Grim.
3. Going to 3.
Oh, right there. Is he
Fearless. Worm Coil.
dead? Is he dead?
I don't think so.
Equip.
Whip. Attack. 9 life for Zach.
Oh boy, he's still alive.
Oh, wow. Lifelink is very good against burn decks.
Wow.
That's two.
Price.
It's only
That
4
knocks him to
damage.
1.
No, it doesn't. Zach gained 6 life on that swing. He's at 9
I know,
life.
knocks him to 1. There's price.
Oh, that's true.
I mean that it's too late now, I think, for Anthony. I think, but he had him down to 1. Oh.
If Zach taps his Ancient Tomb, nope. That's probably this event right here. This Worm Coil attack is probably more than enough to settle it. Okay, go to 1.
Go to 1.
If he had tapped his Ancient Tomb first, man, it could have gotten ugly, but 7. You got no
1
cards in hand.
is 7, and I think that's all she wrote. I don't think that there's an out.
Anthony is facing down. Even if he has the Shattering Spree, he's facing down.
There we are.
Yeah.
And Zach Hicks wins.
Star City.
Wow.
Games
With that
Open
breaking the
Memphis.
streak for Burn in the Star City
Yeah.
Games Open Legacy Series. Burn comes right to the finals, and in this case,
to another
loses to
mono
another
red
red deck
deck.
with a grand total of, I think, 6 or 7 red spells in it. But it's
Yeah,
still
6
mono red.
yeah.